A few weeks ago, I moved into a new office. For the past 2 years, I worked in a small windowless closet in the back of a kid's wing that I lovingly referred to as my clawfus. It had actually been used for storage, and while it worked for a time, I didn't realize how much that space was actually affecting me. Over time, I started feeling more worn down, more disconnected. My energy and even my mental health had really started to struggle. But I couldn't quite figure out why. And then I moved. My new office has more space, it has a window, and it's closer to where things are happening. Let me tell you, the change was almost immediate. It felt like this weight I didn't even know I was carrying had kind of been lifted. I could breathe. I felt lighter. I felt more connected. My entire attitude shifted. That move from the old office to the new office reminded me of what Paul talks about in Colossians 3 when he says that we need to take off the old self and put on the new self. Sometimes we don't realize how much the old is actually weighing us down until we make that change. The old, the patterns, the habits, the ways of thinking that we're used to, they can be so limiting. It can leave us feeling stuck, isolated, or even hopeless without even realizing it. But in Christ, we are invited into something new. Just like I moved out of that dark, cramped space and into a room full of light and connection, we're called to step out of the old ways and into the new life that He offers. Paul describes this as putting on the new self, a life shaped by kindness, humility, patience, and love. When we lean into the new, it's like stepping into fresh air. The weight of the old falls away and we feel the freedom Christ has for us. So let's not stay stuck in the old. Let's embrace the new, trusting that what God has for us is full of life, hope, and connection. When we choose to put on things that reflect His love, we'll find ourselves breathing easier, living freer, and walking more fully in the life that He's created for us.